Good afternoon, Skybridge family, and welcome back. Today I bring you a comprehensive analysis of recent news, allegations and controversies surrounding Katiso Molefe. The name Katiso KT Molefe has, over the past several months, become synonymous with some of South Africa's most dramatic criminal trials and controversies. As a wealthy Sandan businessman and former provincial lottery board manager, Molefe's fall from business elite to murder accused at the center of a web of underworld. Killings has attracted extraordinary media coverage, public debate, and political intrigue. This report examines in depth the various facets of the allegations, ongoing legal processes, and the socio-political implications of Molefe's current predicament. Drawing from a broad spectrum of current web references, this report details Molefe's background, the nexus of murders he is linked to, the evolving legal battles including recent bail hearings, allegations of evidence tampering and witness intimidation, as well as the increasingly scrutinized connections between Molefe, politicians, and elements within law enforcement and organized crime. Katiso Molefe, background and business profile. Katiso Molefe, born in Johannesburg and now 51 years of age, is a figure who rose through both public service and private enterprise to become an influential, if now notorious, businessman within elite Gauteng circles. Molefe's early life unfolded during the country's profound social transformation in the post-apartheid era, instilling a drive and ambition that saw him complete both undergraduate and graduate studies in economics and development studies at the University of Johannesburg and University of Limpopo, respectively. He leveraged his academic background in various roles, including at the Department of Trade and Industry and the National Research Foundation, eventually rising to provincial manager at the National Lottery Board, a post closely linked to the allocation of public funds for development projects. Molefe's business interests expanded into hospitality and real estate, with estimates of his wealth ranging in the tens of millions of rand, bolstered by high-value assets in Sandton and other affluent Johannesburg neighborhoods. He owns properties valued at $3 million, Winchester Hills, and $17 million Sandhurst, and has boasted ownership of several high-end vehicles, including a Mercedes SL600 V-Class Mercedes and a Range Rover worth a combined estimated $3.5 million. While Molefe maintains a relatively private personal life, he is known to have 9 children and has cited our familial responsibilities as part of his legal defense for not being a flight risk in the face of criminal allegations. Yet as Molefe's economic and social stature grew, so did rumors and eventually formal allegations of criminal involvement. Allegations that would ultimately bring the very nature of elite power and criminality in South Africa under national scrutiny. The murder charges, DJ Somebody, DJ Vinto, and other linked killings. Overview of charges and arrests. Molefe's arrest in July 2025 capped almost 3 years of intensive investigations into several high-profile murders, most notably those of DJ Somebody, Opa John Sifoka, and his 2 bodyguards in November 2022. Molefe, along with 3 co-accused, former police officer Michael Poole Tau, Tiago Floyd Mabusela, and Musa Kekana, faces charges of murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and possession of unlicensed firearms and ammunition. These charges stem from several drive-by and targeted shootings executed with brutal efficiency, resulting in the deaths of leading entertainment and business personalities in Gauteng. New ballistic evidence, as outlined by SAPS, tied a single AK-47 assault rifle to at least 4 assassinations, including those of DJ Somebody, Opa Sifoka, and bodyguard Sibusizo, Moko Aina, and Sandile Maezo in November 2022 at Woodmead. DJ Vintos, Hector Buthelezi on March 2022 at Orlando East. Don Tindleni on March 2023, one near N17 off-ramp. Armand Swart, engineer on April 2024 in Vereeniging, killed in what is believed to be a case of mistaken identity linked to Transnet tender corruption. The overlap of weapon use and the pattern of kills has led authorities to suspect not just personal vendettas, but a networked, organized death squad, potentially linked to both criminal gangs and broader illicit business interests. Ballistics confirm the same. AK-47 and 3 pistols, featured in all 4 cases, while cell phone and bank records bolster suspicions of professional contract killings, endorsed and financed by sophisticated syndicates. The clustering of these killings points to a deep, possibly cross-sector criminal conspiracy, with Molefe accused of operating, directing, or commissioning killings for reasons ranging from business, competition to silencing whistleblowers. Despite these challenges, Molefe's legal team, led by veteran advocate Michael Helens SC, has argued for bail on grounds of his deep ties to Johannesburg, business, and family, and asserted his intention to plead not guilty on all charges. The application proceedings have been repeatedly postponed to allow for additional affidavits and investigation, most recently set for August 15, 2025, asset declarations during bail proceedings. Perhaps most revealing has been Molefe's detailed declaration of assets during bail proceedings, which included a stated monthly income of approximately $200,000 drawn from interests in finance, insurance, real estate, vehicles, logistics, and construction, a $17 million Sandhurst mansion, a $3 million Winchester property, and previously owned luxury cars, one Mercedes V-Class sold to fund legal fees. Claims that all of his assets and family are in South Africa, and that he has surrendered his passport to the authorities. The stark contrast between the source of Molefe's wealth and his business operations, with SARS and other authorities suggesting mostly cash deposits with opaque sources, has increased suspicions of money laundering and the use of legitimate business transactions. Katiso KT Molefe's saga is emblematic of South Africa's contemporary battle with corruption, crime, and the corrosive effects of elite impunity. The convergence of business, politics, and underworld violence in his case has set off a storm of legal, media, and public scrutiny not seen in recent memory. With the centralization of multiple murder cases, the consolidation of forensic and financial evidence, and the unmasking of potential collusion between political and criminal actors, the outcome of Molefe's trial will have ripple effects across legal, political, and social spectra. Whether Molefe is ultimately found guilty or exonerated, the allegations and court proceedings have already laid bare the complex, dangerous entanglements of crime, power, and politics in modern South Africa. The demands for justice, accountability, and protection for both the victims and those who seek to testify have never been clearer, nor more urgent, as the saga continues to unfold. Its effect on public trust in democratic institutions and on the story of South African justice will be profound and lasting. The man had a very good time living beyond his financial means, but greed changed everything. That's all for today, and thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye.